Hi everyone, it's really late, but I promised a video on drugstore nude lipsticks. So I rooted out my favourite 10. That was really hard to narrow it down, but I have a favourite 10 and I'll just kind of launch into them. I'll leave swatch pictures and everything so you can see at the end. I'm going to start with two from NYX, and the two I chose is 522 Circe and 590, which is Honey. There's another one called Summer Love, which I really like as well, but I have misplaced. But that's a really nice one too, but it's sheerer than these. These are a tiny little bit more creamy. Circe is really just a beigey nude. To put Honey beside it as well. Okay, so Circe is here and Honey is here. They're both just nudes. These are all going to swatch exactly the same, but they are different, I promise. But they're both lovely, and so is Summer Love. I'm going to go to Revlon because Revlon is probably my favourite lipstick brand from the drugstore, and even before the lip butters. And I have three favourites. One of them, again, is probably lost at the end of a handbag. It's called Smooth Nude. I don't know if it's available in Europe. I think it's a US product, but it's really, really nice. But it's a little sheerer than these. So the first one that I really like that I have here is a Revlon matte, and it's in Nude Attitude. So I'll put this beside it. This is more like my skin tone, and that's exactly what I use it for. Now, when you hear matte, you think kind of dry and flaky. It's not that sort of matte at all. It is very pigmented and it's quite opaque, but it is not kind of drying. It doesn't make your lips look chapped or anything like that. So I do like the finish of Revlon mattes, even though I'm not a fan of matte lipstick. And the next one is from their Super Lustrous lipstick range in 613, Just Enough Buff. I actually prefer the packaging. I prefer the packaging of these ones. This one is more sheer and it's a tiny little bit more peachy. I used this in a recent tutorial I did, a recent drugstore tutorial. I really like that one. Okay, the next one is from e.l.f. and it's called Nicely Nude, so I included it in my nudes, but it is more pink than the other ones I've chosen. And I really actually like the packaging of the e.l.f. mineral lipsticks. So I'll swatch this one too. And you'll see it is a much rosier nude, but I couldn't really put it in a pink lipstick video. But I really like that. That kind of works no matter, no matter what sort of day it is, you can make that lipstick work for you. The next one is by Rimmel, and this is Nude Delight, which is number 700. This is actually new because this is my second one. My first one was well loved and eventually melted because I left it in the car. It is a nude. It has a slight kind of more kind of tan bronzy hint to it. It's not shimmery or anything. It is like a satin finish. It's really creamy. It looks absolutely gorgeous on your lips, and I was worried that would make my kind of lips look, or my teeth look off coloured, but it didn't, so that's really important. The next one is probably only available on this side of the Atlantic. It is really cheap though, and it's the Boots Natural Collection lipstick in Appleblossom. Mine is melted and disgusting, so please ignore that. And this is kind of a real kind of, this is my skin tone. This is like a pink toned beigey skin colour. I personally wouldn't wear this all over my lips because I would look dead. But I do use it to nude out my lips before I put a kind of a stronger colour on. And I have occasionally used it under a stronger colour lip gloss as well. And to stay in that family, the Barry M101, which I think is called Marshamallow. Where can that fit? This is just insanely opaque. I don't know if it'll show up because it is basically the same colour as my skin. I couldn't wear this all over my lips. It would be like I was going out with a mouthful of concealer. Some people can pull it off, but I just can't. So if I was to use it, I would use like a dab on my finger over a little bit of lip balm. But generally I use it to enable myself to wear stronger colour lipsticks, or I use it with a gloss. The last two, the second last one is actually, the 9th one is actually from Victoria's Secret, and although it's not drugstore, it is cheap, so I thought I would include it. And it's their Perfect Lipstick in Scrumptuous. This is a more tan kind of base nude. The reason I love this is the finish. It is so creamy and moisturizing, and it's really, really gorgeous. This only works for me really when I have a tan though, so I'll have to wait another few months. And the last one is a brand that actually makes quite good nudes and never gets any attention, is Bourjois. The one I have here is in number 21, Rose Romantique. And I've bought a lot of Bourjois products online from kind of like discount places, just because a lot of their shades are discontinued. But I have had 3 different Bourjois nudes in these kind of brown containers. I'm not sure what name they're. This is number 21 anyway. They smell like Turkish Delight, if you like those sweets. Here it is here. It's really nice. It's creamy. It's kind of the right mixture of sheer and pigmented, and looks really, really nice. So there are just so many nude lipsticks available, like every range has them, but it's hard to find ones that are the right mix for, you know, your skin type, or the right balance between pigment, you know, between opaque and sheer. So these are my top 10 favorites. If you have any recommendations, what your favorite nude lipsticks are, what ones you know, if you think there's ones that I would like and that I should try, let me know below, because I always like buying lipsticks. So thanks for watching everyone. I'll talk to you really soon. Bye.